party goers. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to be posting today about facial products. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and show you some of the products that we have, what skin types that they're good for, if you guys are still questioning that. And if anybody still needs samples of any of these products, if you want to try some facial products, give me a shout and I will get them to you ASAP. So first, let's start with washes. Mindy's favorite is BFF. So BFF is a lightly exfoliating facial wash. It smells very lightly of mint and a little bit of lavender in there. This is, again, great for everyday use. This is good for every skin type. I haven't heard any complaints from anyone with specific skin types. Again, this is a very nice light exfoliator. It has little scrubbies in it that help your face and, again, exfoliate. So that's BFF. Another one that we have that is great for both oily and dry skin is the Olive My Love Oil Facial Cleanser. What some people don't know, I didn't know this before I started with Perfectly Posh, is that for people with oily skin, oil fights oil. So this is actually really awesome for people with oily skin. I actually use this in the winter time when I'm battling both. I normally have oily skin, but in the winter I get like dry patches. So this actually knocks them both out at the same time, and I don't have to use two different types of products. So this one's a little different than a normal facial cleanser. With a normal facial cleanser like BFF, you, again, use pea-size amounts, and I'll explain more about that later as well. Pea-size amount, you scrub it on, you rinse it off. It's pretty, self-explanatory for like a normal, any other type of face wash. With the Olive My Love, what you do is you actually apply this to your dry skin. You use 1 or 2 drops per each side of your face. You rub it on your dry skin. Then you add a little bit of water, and it's going to very lightly foam, just a very light foam. So you'll see kind of a white foamy. And you rub that for a little while, white and foamy. This also will remove all of your makeup, eye makeup, everything. This takes all of it off with just ease. It's awesome. You let it foam up. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Let it foam up and you rinse it off. So it's a little bit different than normal conventional face cleanser, but it's not like it adds extra time or anything like that. So that's Olive My Love. The other one that we have is the Perfect bar. And actually, I don't have that one in my collection, but the Perfect bar is great. For those with oily or acne prone skin. It has eucalyptus and tea tree oil, which are great natural antiseptics. So the Perfect bar is great for that. I have personally not tried it myself, but I do hear from those with oily or acne prone skin that does work well for them. And then one I forgot to grab, 2 seconds while I grab it here out of my stock here. The last cleanser that we have in the catalog right now, that's actually not a facial cleanser, but a lot of people use it as a facial cleanser and they absolutely love it. It's also the thriftiest option, so it's great, is the Gender Bender soap. This contains charcoal. So this is great for those with oily and acne prone skin as well. For those with dry skin, it's not gonna dry out your skin anymore, but it doesn't help just the kind of the undertone of dryness. So this is better for those with oily and acne prone skin, but you can use this on any skin type. This is a 7-ounce bar of soap. So if you are only using this to wash your face, this will last you forever. My daughter has been using this since, hold on, let me think, May. And she cut the bar in fourths and she's still working on the first fourth. So it lasts a really long time. So that's Gender Bender. Again, this is safe for your whole body, but it can be used as a facial wash. So while we're on facial washes, I'll just show this one. Even though it is discontinued, it is not available for sale anymore, but it's the one I used. I'm just using it to show you how long this stuff lasts. So I use the Complexion Perfection. It's the one I've used since May. I tried the Olive My Love combo for a week because I just wanted to try and see how it worked on my skin, and I loved it. So once I run out of this, I will go to Olive My Love, but I'm going to try to get this so you can see it kind of in the light. So I have been using this since May 25th. So let's see, that is 5 months. 5 months, and I'm right here in the tube. It's right there where you can kind of see the shadow of where it still has product. So we're right here, 5 months in, and I've still probably got a good 6-7 weeks probably left in this. And this was $18. So $18 for almost 7 months of use, I'd say that's a pretty darn good deal. So just to show you how long they last if you're using pea-sized amounts. So just an example. Okay, moving on. Face masks. I, of course, have mentioned this a gazillion times, and if you guys looked a little farther ahead, you would have seen my video of using the Cackle Spackle mask. This is my absolute favorite mask. So Perfectly Posh offers different masks for different types of needs. So Cackle Spackle is a detoxifying mask. This is made with lots of charcoal, so it pulls all those pollutants and impurities and blackheads and all that gross stuff out of your skin. And you can actually see it. It'll come up white on the mask. The mask is like a dark gray, almost black. And you'll see the white patches of stuff just coming out of your skin. It's awesome. Detox mask. This is great, again, for all skin types. But I do hear more praise from those with oily or acne-prone skin. They add this in their routine, and it all clears up. It's amazing. A detox mask you don't want to use every day. I used to use this every other day until I got I got kind of where I was more at like a maintenance level, if you will. All the blackheads were gone. It took about 2 weeks maybe. I used to do it every other day. Now I do it about every 3 or 4 days. I do the detox mask. So this Cackle Spackle is a detox mask. If you do a detox mask, it's good for your skin to then put good stuff back in your skin, either directly after or on another day of the week. We have a couple masks for that. I'm going to show you a couple. Stay Gold is a honey, lemon, and turmeric mask. So this puts, again, all the good stuff back in your face. You wear this for about 10-20 minutes, and like same thing. You rinse it off and moisturize afterwards. Always moisturize after doing a mask or a wash. Anytime you take stuff off your face, make sure you put the moisture back in. Even though this is a moisturizing mask, you still want to moisturize after, which we'll get to the moisturizers. Anyway, Stay Gold is a great moisturizing mask. It's one of several that we have. The I'm Turning Blueberry is a great moisturizing mask, as well as this one. This is Apricots Overnight. This is an interesting mask because you don't just put this on 10-20 minutes and take it off. You actually put this on at night right before you go to bed, and you just leave it on. And some people are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to end up with like a sticky, gross mess all over my pillow, or what. It's not sticky or crazy or anything like that. You put it on, it basically just feels like a light moisturizer. And then in the morning, you wash it off, and then you wash your face and do your daily routine. So this is great. I put this on after I've done my Cackle Spackle, so I generally do it at night. I do my Cackle Spackle mask, and after I rinse it off, instead of putting on my normal moisturizer, I wear this overnight. It's amazing. So if you have dry skin, this is amazing. Love Apricots Overnight. So that is that mask. And again, we have a couple other masks, and I just don't have them on hand. The Giving Me Life mask is great for toning and pore shrinking. That's the Giving Me Life mask. And then Calling All Fairies is a sugar spun mask, so it's a very light exfoliating mask. So if you don't feel that you're getting enough exfoliation from using a wash, or maybe you have a wash that doesn't have an exfoliator, like Olive My Love is not an exfoliator. The Gender Bender soap is not an exfoliator. So if you feel you need some extra exfoliation, the Calling All Fairies mask has a light exfoliation in it as well. So as I mentioned, anytime you do a mask, you want to follow up with a moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer is the Moisturize 911. This can be worn day or night. It has a very fresh orange scent, and it also has caffeine. So if you're someone, you get up in the morning and you're like, I just need a nice refresh boost to my face, boom, caffeine. It'll just perk your face up, get everything woken up fresh. It's great. So, if it's something that really wakes you up, of course you don't want to use this at night, but it really just depends on you personally. I use this morning and night, and I don't have an issue with the caffeine affecting me like that. But anyway, Moisturize 911 is a great moisturizer, day and night. It's my favorite. Another is the Night and Day. This generally combos really well with the BFF face wash. It goes really well with that. This has a very nice lavender scent to it. This is good, again, for all skin types. Can be used after any mask. It's just a good all-around moisturizer, and as it's labeled, you can use it night or day. The last moisturizers I'm going to talk about are our facial oils. The two that we have in the catalog right now are the Dawn on Me and the Call It a Night. Clearly one is for daytime, one is for nighttime. The Dawn on Me also doubles as a makeup primer. My daughter, who's a makeup artist, swears by this stuff. When this came out, she was so excited. She was very apprehensive about it first. She's like, how is an oil going to work as a primer? But she absolutely loves it. She said her foundation goes on so nice and smooth. It lasts all day. She absolutely loves on this. This has more of a, like a fresh lime scent. I don't use this one, but again, she uses it. But it's a very light burst of lime and ginger. So that's the Dawn on Me oil. And then the nighttime oil for this would be the Call It a Night. It has the same type of scent because it's also made with, has lime and ginger in it. So it also smells like lime and ginger. So this is an oil that you would put on at night. For the facial oils, these do not go on like a normal moisturizer. You do not rub these in, you actually pat them in. And again, these will last such a long time because you just use 1 or 2 drops on each side of your face. So you put a couple drops on your finger and you pat, and you pat it on like this. Because if you rub it in, it's actually just going to smear all over your face. You want to actually pat it in to get it into your pores. So you pat these in. They do not feel oily or greasy, which, you know, again, sounds kind of strange. It's an oil, but it has to do with the type of absorption, the type of oil that is used. So these are awesome, especially if you like facial oils. And again, this one is awesome because it works as a makeup primer. Then lastly, the only one I have on hand to show you, if you have any specialty face concerns, we also have a couple products for that. I know I talk a lot about acne because both of my daughters, well, one more than the other, but one really has struggled with acne, and since using Posh, she doesn't have any problems with acne, which is awesome for her. This is the Zit Zapper. So this you would use after you have washed. If you're going to mask, wash, mask, moisturize, and then you would apply your specialty item. We also have currently in stock, but it is retired. It's going away soon. Boo. We have another makeup primer. Again, you would add that after your routine of cleanse, mask, moisturize. But the Zit Zapper is great. So if you have something a brewing and you put this on there, and it does exactly what it says. It zaps that zit. So you put this on. If you put it on at night, you wake up in the morning and that puppy is either gone or it's at that, ready to burst stage. So when you wash your face, it pops, and then, by the end of the day, it's gone. This is an amazing product. When we first started using Posh, my daughter ordered this first and she loves it. Luckily, again, since her face is cleared up, she really doesn't have to use it very much, around that monthly time, sometimes extra hormones or whatnot, a couple will pop up, but she's going to hate that I'm talking about her, but she'll be all right. But this is great. So that kind of covers the facial products. Again, there are a couple more in the catalog that I didn't cover. There's another great, I should have brought that out. I have another one, another great exfoliator that's great to use if you use the Olive My Love as your cleanser. There is an exfoliator. It's called Whole Lava Love. It's made with charcoal and volcanic ash. So it's great deep cleaning that you can use after your cleanser. Then you would use the exfoliator, and then you can use a moisturizer. But again, I forgot about it. That's okay. But there are a couple other products that I did not list here. But again, if anybody is interested in what I've had to say, if this helped maybe kind of clear some things up and you want to give something a try, definitely send me either a personal message or reach out to your party hostess who can let me know, and we will get these out to you so you can give them a try. All right. Awesome. Thanks for watching today, guys.